This is my recording for lesson number 69, the servo and tracking with a button. The homework here, I import machine and pin, and I at time import sleep, then I do the thread and then the servo. I put in a T1, which equals 0.1 millisecond, and then we've got the button pin is on 16 and the servo pin is on 17. Okay, on this I've set my servo object. My servo equals the servo. Well, this is the method, and that's, I can't remember. What is it, method? This is the method. That is the class. Okay, that's what it was. Okay, now I set up my button, and I set up with a pull-up, and I connects the button from button pin 16 to ground. If you push it, you pull it low. And then I added some definitions for different different variables. Then I put running equals true, synchro drive equals true, and direction flag equals none. Now if I go down here, you can see I've got a function called counterclockwise, and that goes from -1 to 180 at 5 degrees per. And that's just so because when I was printing this stuff out, you could see that it was going from 1 to 179, or actually, yeah, I think it was 1 to 179, so I had to give it one more. And then the same thing goes for CW. I had to go 180 down to -1 to get the actual distance. Now, and I did a print. Now, if you go down here, we do the other core, which is where I put all the button information and paraphernalia. And I do an import on sleep, global running, global synchro drive, global direction flag, button now and button new, or button now and button old. And I put in while running, then I just equal the button value, and then I put a little bit of time, 0.1 millisecond, and then I compare them to say, is this button and this one they're opposite of each other. Then we'll take this synchro drive, synchro direction equals not synchro direction. And if the synchro direction equals true, then I want direction flag equals clockwise, else the direction flag equals counterclockwise. I was having a real hard time trying to get this thing to stop at the ends. It just kept wanting to go back and forth until I saw somebody's homework. I can't remember what it was, but somebody else had an else in here, and then a flag equals none. I thought, oh, I bet that's it. I went and added that, and it worked perfectly. Now if you go down here, here's where we start the other thread, and here's my main program. While true, direction flag equals CW, or if direction flag equals CW, then we run CW. Then I set it for position 0, so that way it stays at 0. Then if you push the button again, it'll set this one is counterclockwise and set it, and it'll go from 0 to 180, and I have a stop here at the 180. Now here's the same thing for getting out of this program. You can see here I've already done that. Now you can't see that. Let me fix that. Darn mouse. There, now you can see it. You can see right here where it's been reset. Okay, so now I'm going to go up here and run this puppy. And when it starts up, it'll go from whatever position it's at to the other position. Now, I'm not sure what's causing that, but now if I go and push the button, it'll go from that position over to the other one, and then pause until I push the button again, and it'll go back over to the other one. You can see I'm displaying the angle down here. If I push the button, that's why I put in pluses and the minuses, because it was only getting to 179. Okay, going back the other way, and that one got to 0. So anyway, there's my homework, and I appreciate all the videos you're doing, Paul. This thing's getting harder and harder. I appreciate the videos, and thanks for doing it. That's my homework. Bye.